Alondra Church here on the John Mendola Show. A lot of success here for you at Dallas. There's still some unfinished business. We're getting close to districts, but it's been a weird season. A lot of COVID stuff. How have you kind of made it through this season health-wise?
I think I've done really well. Our coach has been really, good with the protocols, keeping our masks on, staying, 6 feet apart from each other when we're doing, our drills and stuff. And also just during like the winter season has been, really important with staying away from one another and just preventing close contact. And we've been really good with it. We haven't really shut down at all. So I think health-wise, we've been all doing super well. And I haven't missed any meets, practices due to health. So definitely going great.
Let's talk about your talent on the track and field, the different events that you do, and you just always seem to be blazing on the track. So talk a little bit about that.
I listen to everything Coach Rod says. I buy into everything that he, with his workouts, and I always give him my 110%. I feel like that's the best way in order to succeed, is to just give your everything, and I never just am lackadaisical with my workouts, and I think that has been the key to my success, is just always making sure that I'm never giving up and making sure that I never take these meets lightly, because you never know who your competition is going to be.
Favorite event, if you had one?
Favorite event, I'd probably say, is the 400. I've actually hated it for the longest time, but then this year it became my favorite event because I just trained so hard for it, and yeah, I just love it.
We know there's a girl at Del Val that can do the 400 pretty well. She's going to Purdue.
Yep.
But I'm sure you love a challenge. Talk a little bit about what you're looking forward to, and there'll be some other young ladies as well.
Yes. I'm very familiar with my competition, and she's so sweet. Like, we've talked to each other, and I am so glad that she is my competition, because I wouldn't want to go into a meet without having someone to push me. And I think that's what I find difficult with these dual meets, is I really don't have much competition with, especially the 400. So with Booker, that's her last name, she has definitely been a person that I've been keeping my eye out for, and I'm sure she's keeping her eye out for me. So I'm really excited to compete against her.
Yeah, she is a strong young lady, but you've shown your strength as well. Let's talk about your family support. Who's in your corner pushing you along?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, my family, they're so supportive of me. This has been something they fell in love with, because I did field hockey, and I did it all through high school, and they thought it was frustrating, but then to see me do my own individual events and succeed, they've loved seeing how much I've improved. Especially like my mom, my dad, my sister, they've been very, a big part of my life in this, sport that I love so much. And also Dr. Fishbein is my dad's coworker. He is a huge part of, cheering me on, and, he always says he has a fan club, blah, 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 but I think it's hilarious, and they're just always here cheering me on. I love the support. I love it.
You talk about the next step, the recruiting process. Take us through and why you decided on Monmouth.
I decided on Monmouth because I just love the interest the coaches had in me, and they said, you know what, if you want to run here, we'll do whatever we can to get you to run here. And I think a lot of it had to do with their program, because I'm going into the nursing program, and it's a very competitive program. They only accept 60 of the freshmen, and I was one of those 60, and I thought that was a huge factor in me wanting to compete there, and also have my education from there. And I love the team atmosphere, and I just think that that's somewhere I know I can belong, and it's the perfect location, and it seemed like everything fell into place, and I absolutely love it.
A lot of interchangeable parts here at Dallas. You have some talented student athletes that can hurdle, they can relay, they can throw in a 200 here and there. Talk about the versatility of this team.
Oh my goodness, we have so much versatility. Like, our girls team especially, like, we have so many girls that can just go in different areas if we need them to, and I think that that's very important, is just having a lot of girls that can do different things. And I've been one of those people, and I found that I can be very versatile, and I can get thrown into something if I need to. And I think that that's going to be even more important next year, because I'm not going to be here to kind of do everything for everybody, and I think that everyone's going to have to learn to step up to the plate. And I think a bunch of girls this year have been able to step up to the plate, and that's a true test of how strong they are mentally and physically.
Congratulations on a great run. There's
Thank you.
Still some unfinished business, and
Yep.
we wish you the best, hopefully, over the next few weeks.
Thank you.